So I can tell you that it was truly a challenge to get this product. Hold on, let me set it down, because it's a bit heavy. Yeah, 25 kilograms, just imagine that. Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well, because today we're testing a product that has just been released, specifically the MOVA Z50 Ultra robot vacuum cleaner. Intro, and let's get started. Well, as usual, let's start with the package contents and design. And here, the MOVA Z50 Ultra really impresses at first glance. The package is extensive. Everything you need for a full cleaning cycle is included, so you won't have to spend extra right after purchase. The robot vacuum itself features both dry cleaning and full-fledged floor washing. A multifunctional station with automatic dust disposal, mop washing, mop drying, and detergent dispensing. A horizontal roller and a separate side attachment for floor washing. The wet cleaning module features a brush with blades, making it convenient for cutting off tangled hair and fur. A replaceable dust bag and a cartridge with cleaning solution. A side brush, cleaning tool, extension plate, ramps, power cable, and of course the documentation. And here we have a large manual. Here it is. Next is the cleaning solution used in the station. The robot vacuum itself has a classic shape with a diameter of 35 centimeters. The height is only 11.1 centimeters. This allows it to easily go under furniture. The station is powerful, smart, yet compact for its capabilities. 463 by 390 and 545 millimeters. The device itself weighs 5.1 kilograms. Interestingly, the robot vacuum is only available in matte black, and a white version is not planned yet. This is important to consider if you have a light minimalist interior, although even in this form the vacuum cleaner doesn't particularly stand out. Otherwise, the MOVA Z50 Ultra is a classic robot vacuum with LiDAR on the outside. This is the turret where the laser is located, which is the core of the navigation system. On the front panel, there is a window with cameras that stream video to your smartphone. So, let's get started. Today we are going to test a robot vacuum with a station. And by the way, there are a lot of new features specifically in the station. I've never tested one like this before, so I'm a bit emotional about it. I really want to test it as soon as possible. And don't forget to like this video if you also have a robot vacuum or if you want to get one. You might say, yes, you keep talking about some innovations, but what's actually new here? Friends, usually robot vacuums have round mopping pads, but this one doesn't have them at all. Instead, it has a roller brush on a tracked base like a tank. And I'm really curious to see if this is more effective than the classic model. The mop of the Z50 Ultra is always ready to work. The built-in artificial intelligence system constantly monitors its condition, and as soon as the attachment gets dirty, the robot automatically heads to the base, where it undergoes a quick cleaning and then returns to cleaning with a fresh mop. The MOVA Z50 Ultra Self-Service Station. We're finishing the unboxing and moving on to installation and testing. Here's the station. It's not exactly small, but it looks very stylish. The design is reminiscent of a waste sorting system, black, yellow, and recycling. It turned out modern and even a bit designer-like. Previously, the base of robot vacuums was just a charging station. Today, it's a real mission control center. Well, for cleaning, that is. And the MOVA Z50 Ultra is a vivid example of this evolution. Here, the base doesn't just recharge the robot, it takes on a whole range of tasks. Automatic water refilling and draining, built-in containers reduce your effort to a minimum, 4.5 liters for clean water, 4 liters for dirty water, and a 4-liter dustbin. Washing of the wet cleaning module. After each floor cleaning, the roller is thoroughly cleaned of dirt, pet hair, and human hair, and then washed with water at the required temperature, drying with warm air. Immediately after washing, the roller is automatically dried to prevent mold, bacteria, and unpleasant odors. Automatic waste disposal. All collected dust is automatically transferred to a separate container without any effort on your part. And the main advantage is autonomy. The station can service the vacuum cleaner for up to 120 days without additional maintenance. However, of course, you'll need to refill the water more often, about once every 3 to 4 weeks. The MOVA Z50 Ultra is not just a simple base, but a smart system that provides a full cycle of robot maintenance and frees you as much as possible from routine tasks. And now, a bit about the model itself. This robot vacuum cleaner works completely differently from regular vacuums. No round wipes here, there's a system with a central tracked roller and hydrosync technology, which ensures that only clean water is used during cleaning and dirty water isn't smeared around. And all of this happens in 6 stages: heating, spraying, scrubbing, scraping, suction, and drying. This is a new level of cleaning. See this little thing? It attaches underneath because in addition to the roller, the robot also has a small wipe for hard-to-reach places. For example, corners. This is truly a cleaner from the future. We charge it, start a quick room scan. Yes, it can do this quickly. We clear unnecessary items from the floor, and in 30 seconds, everything is ready. The room map is created. An extra feature is the camera. Yes, this robot has a camera, and it can find a pet, for example, a cat. You just select it, and it searches for it around the apartment. Strange. And by the way, its power is 19,000 pascals. That's a lot, and I want to check how it handles cleaning different types of dirt. There's also clean lift technology. When the robot drives onto a carpet, the wipes lift up so they don't get it wet. I actually have a carpet just for this test. Let's move on to its capabilities, and we'll start with dry cleaning. A vacuum cleaner should collect dust well, that's a given. And a robot vacuum should do this perfectly since it works autonomously. And we can't always check the result right away. That's why suction power is critically important here. A suction power of 19,000 pascals is not just a number, but a real ability to pick up fine dust, crumbs, pet hair, human hair, spilled grains, or sugar. Even carpets, where debris gets deeply embedded in the pile, are no problem for the Z50 Ultra. Long hair or pet fur aren't an issue either. The brush doesn't get clogged, and the debris goes straight into the container. Intelligent power adjustment. There are several cameras on the front panel that help the AI algorithms recognize the surface and type of dirt. The vacuum automatically increases power on carpets or dusty areas and reduces it on cleaner floors, saving battery life. Along baseboards and in corners, it extends a side brush to reach debris and dead zones. Anti-hair tangling system. The main V-shaped brush works with a comb and blades that cut through tangled hair. Once cut, the hair is easily sucked into the container, so the vacuum's operation isn't blocked. The only caveat is that this vacuum is not designed for collecting large amounts of liquid. If there's a puddle on the floor, clean it up manually to prevent water from getting into the motor. At the same time, the AI system recognizes such areas, and if it's not animal fluids, a special roller can collect them without risking the motor. And what about wet cleaning? The Z50 Ultra is not just a vacuum cleaner, but a fully fledged mopping robot. And here the engineers went beyond the classic mop pads. Instead of those, there's a roller with a cloth on a tracked drive. It sounds impressive, but in practice it means deeper and more even floor cleaning. How does the wetting system work? The roller constantly receives the optimal amount of water from the tank. If the AI detects heavier dirt, it increases the water supply and makes additional passes. Active cleaning. The roller simultaneously rotates and moves, literally scrubbing the floor like we do with a rag. The collected dirt, along with used water, dust, and debris, is sucked into a separate tank for dirty water. To ensure the roller works efficiently, the system includes a special brush that combs its bristles during operation, preventing them from clumping together. This significantly improves the cleaning quality. Automatic roller washing. Every 5 to 10 square meters, this can be set in the app. The robot returns to the base, washes the roller with hot water, and then continues cleaning without spreading dirt throughout the apartment. Test results. Z50 language. Ultra easily removes dried coffee stains, sticky juice spots, sweet tea marks, or paw prints after a walk. No streaks, no skidding, and no smeared puddle effect, which often happens with simpler models. Hey, Z, I'm here. Start cleaning. Okay, starting cleaning. I also want to tell you separately about the triple intelligence AI technology, sensing. The MOVA Z50 Ultra has its own artificial intelligence system. These are 3 interconnected modules that work simultaneously to detect dirt and select the optimal cleaning method. The binocular AI is a front-facing RGB camera that analyzes types of debris and stains. When the robot detects a lot of dirt, it switches modes, increases intensity, and goes over the area again. The vacuum AI robot monitors the condition of the mop roller in real time. If it gets dirty, the vacuum automatically returns to the base to rinse it before continuing its work. The base station AI monitors the turbidity and temperature of the water. It automatically selects one of 4 heating modes, from hot for tough stains to warm for delicate cleaning, saving water and electricity. The result is the coordinated operation of the entire system. The camera detects dirt, the robot decides how to act, and the base provides clean tools for maximum cleaning efficiency. So in conclusion, home is a place where comfort, order, and warmth prevail. It's ideal when technology unobtrusively maintains this balance, leaving us time for more important things. The MOVA Z50 Ultra is just such a helper. Powerful, intelligent, and gentle in its operation. There's no unnecessary fuss here, just precise task execution. Thanks to the combination of powerful suction, an innovative wet cleaning system, and artificial intelligence that sees and understands dirt. You get cleanliness without unnecessary compromises and without extra effort. The Z50 Ultra doesn't just clean, it takes care of your space the way you would yourself, only without the fatigue and wasted time.